Hi, and welcome to Horace. This is a platformer game that has been highly rated, and I figured that I'd give it a shot. Here we go. Oh, right, I don't have a continue. Alright, let's just get into it. Ooh, save slots. Man 2.0. Is that my butt? Oh, it's my legs. So technically, it is my butt. Oh. Oh. Number one. Out of what was that, like 10 million? And it is alive. Oh. Thanks. I wanted to go into a box. Jesus, careful with me, man. Where do you think we're going? Hey, that'll kill your liver. I mean your lungs. I'm no scientist, but it probably does kill your liver too. Ooh, who's Granny? Huzzah! I am alive! Can I go back? Send me back, please. I won't go home. Ooh. Well, hello! Sir, you have a very beautiful house. Down. Up. Oh, can we play some hoops? You can use my head.
And so, I was born. The first people I remember seeing were the old man, the old lady, and their daughter, Heather. After they'd said hello, the old man powered me down so he could install some software.
Did that just say the Lost
I could
Ninja?
tell they were nice people. The old man didn't give me a silly voice or stupid personality. And the old lady didn't dress me like a clown. Although for some reason, Heather really didn't like me. Once I'd had time to get used to walking, the old man asked me to dash from one end of the room to the other.
Huh. Oh, they just put me back in the box. Okay. Look at me go. You gotta hang and walking fast. Okay. X. Zoom. Holy shit. Alright, so what's gonna be the jump?
Next, the old man spent a couple of hours building some wooden platforms. He said he wanted me to jump up them.
Oh, here we
But
go.
I must admit, I was scared. It wasn't until I saw Heather and her mother happily climbing up them that I decided it might be okay.
Oh, A is jump. Alright, let's go over here. Please? Can I escape? Short hop, big hop. Run and hop. Ow. That was pretty tight controls.
The old man then rearranged the platforms. He told me to try to reach the other end of the room without touching the floor. Heather said the floor's made of lava. But when I smiled at her, she just frowned. and looked away.
Come on,
The
Heather,
old
be
lady
nice.
arranged some pillows and blankets. She said it was in case I fell, but I think she just wanted it to look more like lava.
Oh no, I'm touching the ground. Quickly. Hop, hop. Ooh, big jumps. And crush the old man!
When I reached the other side, the old man just smiled and said, "That'll do, for now."
For now. Begin. Be bold and venture to be wise. Quentin Horatius Flaccus? I am not good with names. Anyway, chapter 1, Learning to Walk, I believe is what it said. Hey, the lazy butler. Grandma!
A couple of days after those first lessons, the family had a big meal, and I was introduced to everyone else.
Ooh, who's the handsome painting?
So was the old man's brother. He was very quiet, and always seemed to just kind of stare at me. He
Rude.
had lived with the old man for 5 years. The house was so huge they barely saw each other. He preferred instead to stay in his room, leaving everything up to his butler, Mr. Deck, as he insisted everyone call him.
Oh, so
Although
he's the butler.
professor always called him Anton. For a while, he called me the yellow bastard. But the old man made him stop, as he thought it sounded racist. Mr. Silton was the old man's driver.
The driver.
Before he worked here, he'd gotten in with some bad people and was the driver in a post office robbery. Although it all went wrong for some reason.
Dude, you gotta put your mask on before
Mr. Silton showed me a video of
you
his
rob the
van.
place.
I'm sure some people must like it, but I just found it terrifying. Then there was Alice. She was the cook. She was a nice old lady.
Oh, I love
When
Alice.
she was younger, she had been a TV chef. Then,
Cooking
years
up
later,
with
she had a
Alice,
small part
something.
in Coronation Street. Mr. Silton said, before she worked for the old man, Alice was quite a hoarder. She kept old newspapers and bicycles. And something about a poo in a shoebox.
Alice, what are you doing?
The next morning, the old man gathered everyone together to show them what I was capable of. "What else does he do?" asked Mr. Silton. The old man smiled. "He can help around the house." "Could he help me with my newspaper collecting?" asked Alice. "I'm not sure that's a good idea," said the old lady, "but he can do all sorts of jobs." "Yeah," said Mr. Silton, "shove a stick up his ass and he can do Deck's job." Now, said the old man, "we have company," pointing to some important-looking people. Two large men,
Shit, were they always there?
both called Gary, set up what the old man referred to as lasers. He said again, I should try to get from one end of the room to the other, but I shouldn't be worried, as I had a special chip which meant no matter how damaged I was, I couldn't die. He said it was like infinite lives in a video game. But when he realized I didn't understand, he said he would explain another time.
How does that... Okay, how does the Lazarus... Lazarus... How does the chip work? Like, you can't just repair me after I'm dead, right? Here, let's test it. Shit. Okay. Run! Run, Horace, run! No! Okay, I got this. Go, 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 go. Let's go again. Pay no attention. Go, Horace. Ah, I was hedging my bets. Nope. Start going, and stop. And go, and stop. There we go.
Everybody clapped, except the important-looking men. Not exactly a cold, calculated killer, is it? Said the man in black.
I ain't
The
no
man in
killer.
grey laughed. What kind of artificial intelligence was that? He asked. Move right, unless there's something in the way. Okay, said the old man. He turned to me and whispered, they're going to make it quite a bit tougher. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Who are these people? You may be my caretaker, but I never signed up for this. Oh my god. What is that? Okay. Do I have to duck? Let's try ducking. I got a hang of this. Easy. There's boxes. How long does it take you people to set this up? Is this over a course of days, or is this just like 2 minutes, just boom, both Garys got it done? Woohoo. Can't stop the Horace.
The Garys then rearranged the room one last time.
It was the
old man
Garys.
smiled. Now, there's no need to look so glum, he said. I'm still happy with everything you've done today. So this time, I was determined to do him proud.
Come on, Horace, you got this. We got this. Boink. Hi-yo. Shit. Go. And wait. Do a little dance, and go. Short hop, short hop, short hop. Look at that. I am the man. Boom. I almost just died right there. Oh, shoot. Hey! Do a little dance, do a little dance.
The old man's friends actually seemed quite happy when I made it through.
See that shit?
We might have a winner after all, said the man in black. It's no Killbot 3000, but you can almost see the fire in its eyes.
The blue fire.
A couple of days later, the old lady said she had a surprise for me. My own room.
Ooh.
She also wanted to play me some music. I wasn't sure after what Mr. Silton had shown me.
Oh, what is this?
As if music wasn't amazing enough, the old lady then bought me a television set. I couldn't believe what I saw. I watched everything I could. Comedy, drama, horror, sci-fi. Anything anyone wanted to watch I would happily watch with them. Then one day, the old man set up a small box. He plugged some cables into the television and said, "This is what I meant when I said video games."
Shit.
I played games at every chance I could. I took on everyone. I was unstoppable. I had enjoyed music, film, and television. But to me, video games really were the highest art form.
Hell yeah, they are. Who's gonna win? Table tennis for 2. Do I get to play? Yes! Oh my god! Looks like I decide who wins. You don't gotta beat me now, old man. No! No, come on. Haha. Think your fancy tricks are gonna stop me? I am a calculated robot, artificial intelligence. I am 10 steps ahead of you at all times, Mr. Old Man.
Heather's birthday was a couple of months later. Her mum and dad had bought her a camera and arranged a day out by the sea so that Heather could take some photos, although I really don't think she wanted any pictures of me.
Oh.
When the old man asked the professor if he wanted to go, he frowned and said, "I can't believe you want to spend time with that thing. It could destroy the world." I wasn't sure what he meant, but the old man just smiled and said, That's what you said about the Game Boy. Anton, how about you? I don't think so, said Mr. Deck. The last time I got in that car, Barry crashed us into a branch of Woolworths. I never would have gone into Woolworths of my own accord. The old man explained that the car was old and the brakes had failed, but Mr. Deck was having none of it. So Mr. Silver
Lighten up,
drove,
Mr. Deck.
and Alice came along for the fresh air. I enjoyed being outside. Although, the old lady kept telling me to be careful of the rickety old walkways. It felt like she was telling me off, but I think she was just concerned.
Hey, Alice. Or is that the old man?
As the old man and I stood on the cliff tops, I could see something in the distance.
He's had a really nice hat.
I wasn't sure what it was, so I asked the old man. He said it was a battleship that had sunk in the 1940s. But he looked so sad when he spoke about war. I didn't see what happened, but the metal platform Heather was climbing on had collapsed.
Shit!
She was safe, even if the rocks she was on looked very dangerous.
Fuck,
The tide
dude.
was rising, and we didn't know how long the Coast Guard was going to be, so I offered to climb down and get her. The old man agreed, but said I should be careful, as Heather doesn't have infinite lives, like I do.
Shit, a first actual test. Don't worry. I'll save her. I got this. Let's do it. Okay, I just want to see what happened. Oh shoot! Oh god, those fall. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Run. Speed is the only thing that I have to survive. How did she fall this far? That doesn't make sense.
Heather was unconscious, and her leg was broken, so I picked her up as gently as I could. I decided it would be best if I didn't run the rest of the way.
Yeah, that would be smart. Don't worry, Heather, I got you. Go. Oh my god, how heavy am I that I'm completely collapsing all these rocks? And don't electrocute Heather, that would be a terrible mistake. Oh god. That was almost a terrible mistake right there. Go. Okay. It's okay. Look! How did you get over here so fast? Whatever, here's your kid.
An ambulance had arrived by the time I had made it back to the cliff top. The medics made sure Heather was okay, and then took her off to hospital. A few days later, we all went to see how she was doing. She was fine, but would have to wear the cast for a couple of months.
She likes me! Finally! And all it took was saving her life. Mechanical man to the rescue. Hero, robot, Herobot! Smaller font illegible experts. Careful, Horace. Yo, that doctor's jamming out.
Once Heather got to know me, we became good friends. We enjoyed the same films and TV. She was also annoyingly good at some of my favorite games. After a while, she became very interested in how I worked. Soon she knew as much about me as the old man did, if not more.
I want to know. What's all these programs and these chips?
We spent the next couple of months visiting other countries, as when it came to teaching me things, the old man always liked to pick interesting locations. He had explained the basics of mathematics to me at the Great Pyramid of Egypt.
Damn. Travel far.
Taught me history in the dead of night, surrounded by mysterious giant stones.
How do you have this much
He
money?
showed me science in action high up in a hot air balloon.
Jesus Christ.
This is why
I'm gonna
I
kill
was
someone, dude.
surprised when the old man took me to a restaurant. It was nice, but it seemed very somber compared to the previous grand locations. He said he just wanted to chat, and this was nice and quiet. Plus it was his favorite place to eat. We talked about life, the universe, Douglas Adams, everything really. When I asked him why were we here, why did we exist, he just smiled and said, life is like a game, just don't expect to be finished anytime soon. When I looked puzzled, he said, well, everyone should have a purpose. So I asked him, what's my purpose? He thought for a bit, then said, so you want to be a real boy?
That's not what I
Which
asked.
just confused me even more. Eventually the old man said, for now, I want you to help clean things around the house. I must have looked unimpressed,
That's a simple enough
as he then said,
thing to
okay,
ask.
I want you to clean 1,000,000 things.
Oh,
It didn't sound like the meaning of life. But I suppose you've got to start somewhere.
you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'll clean a million things. A man can't have everything. Where would he put it? Terrence Allen Spike Milligan. Chapter 2, Learning My Purpose. Alright.
The next day, the old man said he wanted to install some more software, so he powered me down. When I came to, he said Mr. Silton had a joke for me, and that I should pull his finger. I don't think I got the joke. So the old man powered me down again. This time when I pulled Mr. Silton's finger, I got the joke. But it wasn't very funny. The old man then explained that he had installed a special chip which allowed me to clean away anything that was broken. He said it also tells me how many things are nearby, and how many smaller things are in a bigger thing. It all sounded very complicated.
How does it
But
work?
he said all I really had to do was pause, and it would bring up all the information I needed. He then said he wanted me to find and clean all of the items in the room. He told me there would be some chains to climb, but that would be nice and easy, as I just had to press up. He then finished by saying, when I had collected all the items, I should come back here.
Alright. Well, I think that that is a far enough place to stop for now. I love this game. 135 junk here. Zero junk total, 0 junk held. I am going to enjoy this game. Alright. I hope that this saves. I figure it saves. Wait a second. Wait, down there, Lazarus revives 5. I don't have infinite lives. I hope that doesn't count for all the other times I died. Oh! Oh wait, no! That just is how many times I died. God. Really gotta use the thinking cap sometime. Anyway, yeah. This game is so fun, so calming. I love the characters already, I love the story, I love Horace. I love seeing him, like, learn all these new things. But for now, that's it. Thanks for joining me, and goodbye.